And next up are the Dark Urge's exclusive powers. The Dark Urge has some very memorable and powerful abilities that can be unlocked, making a Dark Urge origin character one of the better choices for min-maxing. The first exclusive is the Deathstalker mantle. The Deathstalker mantle grants the shadow itself. Once a turn when you kill an enemy, shroud yourself in primeval darkness to become invisible for 2 turns. Turning invisible nearly every turn gives you advantage on your next attack coming out of invisibility, which makes this one of the best cloaks in the game. Not to mention making yourself likely to not be attacked while it's not your turn, since you're invisible. This cloak is also amazing because you can get it in Act 1, a time when there are literally no cloak options at all. The Dark Urge also gains a very cool looking class action called Slayer Form. This transforms you into a savage, 4-armed monstrosity with 5 new abilities. Let the Slaughter Begin brands a nearby creature with a sinister mark so that their deaths make you harder to kill. Marked targets are dazed, and when they die, you gain a +1 bonus to armor class. There's also multi-attack, which allows the Slayer to attack 4 times, each attack dealing more damage if the target is bleeding or dazed. You also gain Relentless Lunge. For a bonus action of movement, you can leap and smash your foes, possibly causing prone. Then there's Slay, an attack which can possibly inflict contagion, poisoned if they are bleeding, or stricken with flesh rot if they are bleeding and prone. Contagion poison gives disadvantage on attack rolls and checks, and stricken with flesh rot grants disadvantage on charisma checks and vulnerability to all damage. The last ability Slayer Form gives you is Sumptuous Bloodbath. This attack deals damage and causes bleeding on your target, and you gain 2d6 healing. So long story short, while all these abilities sound really great on the surface, they actually aren't super great. The spell save DC is actually really low because it uses the spellcasting ability of the class you first took a level in, but with the Slayer's ability scores. Since the Slayer's mental ability scores are abysmal, the spell save DC of these abilities will be very low, and your targets will usually succeed the saving throw. Not only that, but a lot of feats and items don't work in Slayer Form, similar to how shapeshifted druid feats and items don't work while they're shapeshifted. So while the Slayer Form looks really cool and the abilities sound pretty great, it's not super powerful. To get this form, you can either slay Isabel or resist killing Isabel and slay your romantic partner or your companion with the highest approval of you. The Dark Urge also has a nice smaller benefit. You are able to enter Bhaal's temple without the Bhaal amulet. This means you can completely skip the murder tribunal and challenge Orin immediately thanks to your butler Scalerdus Fell, who opens the door for you. And last, the Dark Urge also has a secret ability that instantly kills a target. That spell is called Power Word Kill. The enemy target must have 100 or fewer hit points in order for this spell to be cast on them, and it's a pretty powerful ability since it's a guaranteed kill, and at least 100 hit points worth of damage for an action is not bad.